Up here, so that's a good spot. Except for the sun right now. But
that's why I picked it, because the sun was there.
Come through the portal of life.
this is going to be added right to the slideshow. Hi. Hi.
Oh, this is an Ed video. Perfect. Whoops! Put your right. It's going to be on YouTube. So everybody will get to see it if they want to. Day.
And even on weekends, it's still taller.
Oh, really? Over here. I'm making a Dubby type video. Thanks. Yeah. Would you like to be on YouTube?
Then after we eat anyway.
Video so you can move. Whoops. The camera's going to be bouncing around for a while. So they get everybody here. Hey, Paul.
We stopped at your house. You're already up here, I guess.
No one was there?
No, I knocked, walked around.
You got her at 5:30?
5:30.
You don't want to be in this. I didn't get David yet.
Together. They moved on.
You'll get to boss him around enough after he retires.
We ask you to bless this food for our use, us to your service.
And then, of course, this table will be the first to go through the line. The sun's getting us all now.
Not to buy a whiskey. I told him not to buy whiskey.
Whiskey, get some.
Oh, you kidding me? Morgan wants me to open it up right now.
Yeah, you're...
Let's go. Slam your water.
But really, I want to thank you. Because I wanted to thank you all for taking the heat off of me for all these years. Okay? He always had somebody to confide in. He always had somebody to talk to. First there was Ben and Lauren. They'd go to the Colonial, then they'd go to the VFW, then they'd go up to Arden, and then it would be 11 o'clock, and then they would be spending this money on tickets, and it only started with lunch. There was always Bob Swinsick. He'd stop by at his house, and he taught him how to drink rusty nails. I think he taught him how to digest rusty nails from all the things that he had to deal with. And then there's Bob Chappell. I never know what's going on in Bob Chappell's office. He's an attorney, so it's confidential. Now, Rudy, I would know what was happening with Rudy.
But anyhow, Ed, happy retirement. I'm glad for you.
Keep your dog on your side of the road. We'll be happy as a lark in the neighborhood. But anyhow, and I guess if you really want to retire, have at it, but during retirement, there is no day off. You have no days off. Just ask Lou, he'll tell you. You get no days off.
It was a tough decision what to do. We knew we wouldn't be able to find a beer that you had tried already, so we kind of gave up on that. But we did a little something with the help of Jimmy Joe and Paul. We wanted something that you would remember us by, remember some of your work here in the borough. Sign that shows some of your major accomplishments throughout the borough. And, borough map, some of the very hard work you've done on these projects that won't be forgotten real soon. And I just hope that Lynette and I can try to fill those shoes. So we'd like to present this to you at this time.
And I know who did the frame.
Sean did. So I'll have to give him a hand with this also. It's an antique map of Pennsylvania.
Want to talk now?
Look at it. Barber came to our house that day, telling him that he was going to be the borough manager. I made him wear a suit. And he said, after that, I'm wearing what I want. And this is what you got.
I appreciate all the nice comments about accomplishments that we've seen over all those 30 years. But I guess if you saw the TV clip the other night, really what meant a lot to me was all the friendships that I developed with the people of Mansfield over all these years. I think as Mansfield moves forward, you have a great team of people, no question about that. Lynette and Sean are going to do a fine job. You couldn't have a better engineer. Jim Carl is, tops in my book. Bob Chappell, I was fortunate to work with Bob all these years. I had Rudy at first, who was great to kind of mentored us along, Bob, in our early years. Bob Swinsick also was a great mentor for me as an early manager, no question about that. But yeah, I think you've got a good team of people. You work as a team, you accomplish things together. Don't worry about the accolades, just worry about the friendships. Thank you.
Kind of interesting, you talk about the monumental things that happened in the manager's life. And I'm not sure Ed realizes that he and Jimmy Joe really had a monumental task that they accomplished. You remember we were having the problems with Ellen Run? We went up and I stood in water up in the neck and you videotaped it in the rainstorm, and we went to Senator Madigan and started to look for money. We got to the point where we could straighten out the Ellen Run problem. But if you remember, there were some problems with PennDOT and the Commonwealth on the flume and the conduit up there. And I kept saying to Ed, we'll sue them. Ed said, what are you talking about? I said, we'll sue the Commonwealth, the hell with them. He thought I was nuts. Lynette. Huh? You're up.
As everybody knows, I don't do speeches, so you're all safe. I just want to give Ed his retirement incentive and say thank you. You have been a great boss.
I thank you, Lynette. Thank you very much.
You have it? The citation?
Oh, yes, I do.
That's right. It is my birthday. Isn't
It is. It is.
Yeah, you're what, 68?
Okay, we got this at the last minute, Ed, and some of it's wrong, so I'm going to have to correct it.
That looks like something Matt Baker would give you.
It is. Ed, congratulations and thank you for your public service to the Mansfield area.
All of your friends gathered here tonight to recognize your retirement. All the people and employees have worked with you over the years, myself in particular. I want to thank you for the excellent job you've done over those years. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, I get a little bit.